Welcome in, folks, to beautiful Lake Guntersville here in Scottsboro, Alabama at Goose Pond Colony, Miss K. Fifth and final stop, Guntersville, middle of June. It's going to be a good day.
Guntersville's an awesome place to start and stop a series. I mean, this place is the crowning jewel of bass fishing in Alabama, and I think the guys are really going to showcase it today.
Usually at this event, the last event in the North, we usually have some teams don't show up, but 209 teams went out this morning. Good turnout.
Good tournament, and I think that's just a sentiment to Lake Guntersville. They know it just takes one good bite here, and they're in that championship. So, yeah, 209 teams out of 225. I like those numbers, and I think we're going to like the numbers that come across the scale.
I think we are, too. We started out early this morning. We're going to find some guys catching some fish at the Academy First Cast.
On Guntersville Lake, not a better place to end the season for the North Division for these anglers. A lot is at stake here. Teams are really trying to finish out the year strong. They want to make the championship. They want to finish strong in the Angler Year Points, and there's also the top 9 that go to the Bassmaster Team Championship. So we decided to start off this morning following Greg Lamb and David Powell, and they're right here off my shoulder. Should be an exciting day. Ready to get started.
A little bumpy start.
Hey, current Anglers of the Year. We followed you this morning. We see you got 2 fish in the boat so far. What's going through your mind? What's your game plan for the day?
Well, we're going to fish in the flat here quite a bit this morning.
Okay.
I've been catching some pretty good fish on a swim bait.
Right.
We're going to stay right through here for a little while longer. We got another couple of places right out here we're going to hit. Right now we're going to do the same thing. We're just actually almost just soft rolling a swim bait.
Right.
Really. And it's weightless.
Right. Well, I see the grass is almost topped out. It's just under the surface, so.
Yeah, it is right back there.
Right.
But right here, you notice it looks like, you see it, we're a little bit deeper.
Right.
There's a little bowl right here. It just makes a little bowl, and they've been laying in this bowl. And there's been some good ones in here. I mean, of course, you can't weigh pictures in, but earlier in the week, I probably had a 20-pound bag just real quick right there.
Yeah.
Well, we have already gone to work out here with Damian Willis and Tyler Cocker. Miss Kay's been calling boat numbers, and we've been catching fish already. Already got one in the boat. Every fish at Guntersville looks over 5 pounds. That first one. Guys, what do y'all think that first one went?
About 5.
About 5, right? From what I hear, it's going to be a catch fest pretty quick here. We do have one other boat in the area. The guys are throwing plastics. We basically came just a little bit off of takeoff, idled through the no wake zone, dropped the trolling motor and went to work. Good to see them already catching them. We're gonna slide back and let them fish.
Hey guys, I'm with Philip Harrell and Clint Gilbertson. Currently they have one fish for about 2 pounds. It looks like the 2 bait of choices they have going on right here is a chatterbait and a Carolina rig, and we're really close to where the ramp is, just out from it on these grass flats. We also have a ton of boats around us, so we should be able to cover a good amount of people in the one area we're at, and then we're going to start working our way upriver.
Here with the Wesley Sams, Jordan Wiggins just pulled up on them. They've got 5 fish for about 15 pounds, and he said 2 of them are right at 2 pounds, so he's got plenty of room to grow. These guys are kind of fishing a shallow flat. They're kind of on the edge of it. There's boats sitting in about 12 feet of water throwing up in there. I've seen some hillgrass coming back on their bait, so. You know, the place we were at earlier was predominantly milfoil. Looks like this is going to be eelgrass. But great start for these guys. We're still early in the day, and that's kind of how you want to start the last tournament of the season in North Division. These guys are second place currently AOI. They're looking to have a really good finish here and give themselves a chance to win AOI. Even if that's not attainable, they want to hold on as high as they can. Obviously, they're in good position to finish in the top 9 and make that team championship. These guys have done that several times already.
Alabama Bass Trail TV, presented by Phoenix Boats, is brought to you by Bill Penny Automotive, where it's always Bill Penny time. By Jack's, all about the South. And by Sweet Home, Alabama.
In 2009, it all started with this 721 Pro XP and a passion to build the best fishing platform in design, performance, and construction for all of our customers. Through the years, motors have changed. Electronics have changed. But the passion to build the best bass boat possible has not changed. Everyone at Phoenix believes we got it right the first time.
Bill Penny Toyota is Alabama's #1 volume Toyota dealer. But that's not the only reason to get to know Bill Penny. Enjoy a 10-year unlimited warranty on every new Toyota in stock. Get 1 year of 24/7 roadside assistance. Test drive for the chance to win $5,000. You heard right. 5,000 big ones. Plus, choose from over 700 new Toyotas in stock and price to move. Bill Penny Toyota is Alabama's #1 volume Toyota dealer. Get to know us today.
Stetson Blaylock, Todd Auten, Head Cherry. Let's go!
Garmin Live Scope, I tell you right now, if you don't have it, you are behind. It's just wild. It's like a video game.
If you do not have that Garmin Live Scope, you are definitely missing out.
Bassmaster Classic Champion!
The splash of your paddle mimics the pelican as it drops down from above. As the calmness of the water washes away any lingering concerns, you listen to the tall grass sing of the surrounding beauty and how the best views only get better when they're shared. This is Alabama, and when you're here, you can take it all in.
3.5. Hell yeah.
I heard that. I'm coming.
She got it.
Five-pounder.
5's a 5.
5's a 5.
Good job, buddy. So we're starting to make our way down the lake, and we've been able to follow the leaders of AOI coming in. We just left second place, and now we're coming up on third place. It's Luke, Kyle, Arch, Cornett. Hey guys, how's your morning going so far?
It's kind of slow so far.
Okay, what you got in live well now?
We got 4 little ones.
Okay, 4 little ones. Give us an idea of what you're fishing here?
Yeah, we're just fishing the river channel edge here, just kind of working down it a little bit.
Okay.
You can see there's a few fish down there you can see, but not firing, so none of ours have really fired so far.
Okay.
Got some spots mainly, which we didn't get to practice, of course. So.
Yeah. You know, Arch told us just a few minutes ago there's a brush pile down there, not getting bit in a brush pile. He just said he's going to give it a few more casts and he's going to move on. He's got 20 to 30 different places he's going to stop throughout the day. That can be kind of a key, kind of a run and gun deal. You pull up on an area, you try to get these fish to fire. If they don't fire, you move to another one. And you hope that 2 or 3 or 4 of those places that you stop on, they actually do fire and you get what you need in a hurry.
Guys, y'all can see that, you know, some of the hard part today is going to have to be sharing water with other teams, and as much as you hate it, you're almost forced to do it because other teams have found some of the same fish you have, and it's kind of hard not to get in your head. You're gonna have to stay focused on fishing against the fish and not other teams today. Fish on. Another fish in the box. That makes number 2 in the box there. So we got one over 5 and one pushing 3 probably.
How do you guys do in practice?
We caught a lot in practice. A lot of 2.5, 3 pounders. We didn't catch a lot of real big ones. But we've been catching a lot of numbers of fish.
Have you seen a lot of people out on the flats like this?
I've seen more this morning than I have during practice.
During practice?
But you know, everybody just kind of checking and moving, so.
Yeah.
How's it going so far today?
Not good, Jim.
Come on now.
Not good.
What you got in the live well?
Nothing.
Nothing. Now that surprises me from you.
It surprised me that our schools literally left us.
Wow.
Yesterday they started leaving. I don't know if it's because of pressure or what. I mean,
Were these offshore schools?
yeah.
So you've started changing up then. You're fishing docks now. Is that?
We're just trying to get one in the box right now and then go from there.
Hook set? Maybe a pretty good one here under this dock. That was a old Denny Breyer move there. And so that's kind of what he was talking about. He said they've struggled today, the offshore places that they hit, the fish weren't there, they're leaving. They come in here around these boat docks just hoping to get a few fish in the live well, just kind of calm themselves. And this is the second boat dock that we've seen them fish, and he catches a good one underneath the dock.
This portion of Alabama Bass Trail TV, presented by Phoenix Boats, is sponsored by Garmin, by Academy Sports and Outdoors, and by America's First Credit Union. There's more right after this.
Buying stale, burnt coffee is like eating hot sushi out of a vending machine. It's just a no-no. Explosion. Cool guys don't look at them. As a veteran-owned and operated company, we take massive pride in giving back. And with your support, we've donated millions to charitable organizations and veterans. Do you have a lightsaber leg, Jay?
Yeah, I got a lightsaber leg.
When you sign up for our coffee club, you get fast free shipping directly to your door. I'm on a helicopter.
The taste of the South starts out here. However you roll into work, you can bring the flavor with Jack's Breakfast Catering. Huge scratch-made buttermilk biscuits and hearty breakfast sandwiches, mixed or matched, starting at just $15. Don't forget to add delicious fresh ground Royal Cup coffee and classic breakfast sides, because great work starts with great breakfast. Breakfast catering starting at $15 from Jack's. All about the South.
Can you get him out?
No, he is.
Might be bigger than 2 pounds, 3 ounces.
Look how he had it.
What you got in the live well now?
We got one good one. I think it's about 5 pounds, and we got
The one we just caught was about 3.5, I think.
Okay.
And then we got a small limit. We've been running around like crazy just trying to find somewhere to fish. There's people stacked on everything. And
right.
We were kind of a later boat number, so we just kind of run around and idle new schools. And, we lost one 4-pounder on a DT20, but it's still early. They don't really get out here good till about lunch. So
right.
We said anything before lunch is a bonus. So
okay. Well, you got your bonus for sure.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
On the team of Jamie Smith and Michael Rain, sitting on about 15 pounds. Currently sitting 6th in points, about 68 points out of the lead, but they're sitting in that top group for the Bassmaster Team Championship, looking to hold on to that lead, if not make up a little bit of ground today. Final event for those points, making short casts, just flips. It's kind of a big flat with a bunch of little sections that kind of go off up with it. So it's a pretty big flat with some deeper water nearby. Look off into the distance, I can see Goose Pond landing, so we are not very far away from takeoff. Have a lot of teams that just kind of decided to stay close. Whereas you got Kenneth on the other end of the lake. Just, a lot of guys made the run down there as well.
Trey's hooked up here. Got it in the boat. See if it'll help the cold a little bit. So first thing he did, I heard him count. He was making sure he did have 5. You want to always double check that. You see, he's on coal tags. So now he's going to figure out, there's 2 in there that are obviously bigger. So he'll pull those out and separate them. He'll get down to what he thinks, and now he's got a coaling beam. He's putting what he thinks is the 2 smallest fish to figure out exactly, well, those were really close. So now both of those fish that he put on a coaling beam were 2 that he already had in his live well. So the fish he just caught was at least bigger than the 2 smallest he had in there. So he definitely helped himself with that call.
And we're here with Wesley Sams and Jordan Wiggins. We touched base with them earlier and they had about 17 pounds. They have now upgraded to 18 pounds, so we're checking in with them. How much weight do you expect to have by the time you weigh in?
22.
22? Yeah. I'm gonna hold you to it. You gotta have exactly 22 when you weigh in.
All right.
You'll be sitting pretty with that weight with Angler of the Year's points because you're in 2nd right now. Are you feeling a little nervous, a little anxious, a little excited about how today's going? And
we knew if we could get on one of our holes, we could catch that. If not more. We just got to get lucky and get the right size to bite.
We've had a great day here on Guntersville Lake. We've seen guys doing a lot of different things. We've seen quite a few fish catches. We've seen some guys with pretty good weights so far today. I don't think it's enough to win this tournament yet from what we've seen. Somebody may already have them. Some team may get on them late. A lot is at stake here. We got team championship these guys are trying to qualify for. We've got the ABT championship as well as Anglers of the Year. That's a big deal to these guys. Stay tuned for weigh-in. That's where we'll see all the decisions made.
Alabama Bass Trail TV, presented by Phoenix Boats, is brought to you by Black Rifle Coffee Company, by TH Marine, from transom to trolling motor, and by Mountain Dew. There's more to come.
The TH Marine Hydrowave H2 KVD Edition is a surefire way to ignite a feeding frenzy. The Hydrowave utilizes a sound-emitting technology that imitates bait fish and other feeding fish below the surface that preys on the competitive nature of bass and other game fish to get you more bites. The Hydrowave is another way that TH Marine has you covered from transom to trolling motor.
Research and development is more than just time in the shop for us. It's time out here, sweating the details, making boats that work as well in the real world as they do on paper. From our R&D team to our anglers on the water, we have the knowledge and passion to build you the finest fishing platform in the world.
Some things ain't worth keeping. Yesterday's traditions, Today's adventures, tomorrow's memories. Now that's something worth keeping. Fish Alabama and find your keeper.
For more information, visit fishalabama.org.
For all the ways you love to play, Academy Sports and Outdoors makes it easier than ever to get what you need and have fun out there. Get free shipping on your favorite brands at academy.com or get free curbside or in-store pickup at your Academy store.
Boat 19, Lance Whitaker, Jeremy Briscoe, 5 fish, 5 alive. New leader, no question. 22.56, boys! Hold them up for pictures, pick the big.
Tell us how your morning got started.
Started off good. We started out in the grass, throwing a Texas rig worm and a jig, just hopping it out of some grass, and had a limit by probably 5:45, 6 o'clock.
This morning we were boat number 14, and we had 2 pretty good schools of fish found, and we were able to get one of those. So as soon as we got there, they were really eating, and it was just fish every cast there. But most of them were in that 3 to 4 pound range. We never hooked into the 6 and 7 pounders that we thought we could catch there, but we caught 17, 18 pounds in 20 minutes.
Here are a team of Josh Chenault and David Johnson, just weighed in 19.54. Now, David, I called out 2 names, but you actually had to fish by yourself today. What happened?
Well, he called in sick today.
Called in sick. Now, I know you do that. You can do that like for work during the week, but why would someone call in sick for a fishing trip?
I know I wouldn't. Sick or not, coming to Guntersville last tournament of the season, right. I was going to be here regardless.
Right. Here are a team of Corey McMullen and Chris Duckett. You guys just weighed in 22.30 pounds. Tell us how your day got started.
Well, we just ran down the river and just really were just looking at a bunch of spots to see what we could get on. And when we saw something open up, we moved in there and just went to work. We didn't really go to the ledges the first thing. We actually were throwing a worm around a little bit. Yep. We figured the ledge bite would turn on when the sun got up a little bit, so that's what we were waiting on. So when it did, we moved out there and then just put the jig to work. Just drug it across some shell beds and got a bunch of bites. And then we had 5 fish, probably about 9:30 or so.
Guys just weighed 22.74 pounds. Tell us how you caught these fish.
Pig and jigging all day.
What kind of water depth? What was the cover?
About 5 foot and dots.
Boat 107, Wesley Samuels, Jordan Wiggins, 1972. All right, boat 218, Jerry Hartline, Robbie Vaughn, 5 fish today. My God, boys. Current leaders, Dean Nelson, Clyde Hunt, 2274. No more, 2457. Give it up right there. Woo, he says. Can we guess the big one, or we already know what it is? Y'all need to pick it out? Because it's about to eat John's arm. Look at over here. Like baby sharks over here. Good God. Now watch, John Scott want to hold those up. Wait for it. Good. What's he going to weigh?
Over 7.
670 is our Curtin Mountain Dew Big Bass. Good Lord. 24. 735 brand new Mountain Dew Big Bass. Wow. From MSK, 5th and final stop at Guntersville. It did not disappoint.
It didn't. You know, brand new winners on the Alabama Bass Trail, and the cool thing about it is they had no chance to make the championship unless they won, and they brought it today.
Robbie Vaughn, Jerry Hartline, guys, 24.57 for the win. And I think when you crossed eyes at how was your day, it was all right.
It was all right.
You get excited about it now. It's the check's yours. We're not going to take away from you.
Yeah, I know, and it'll sink in later. But anyway, it's, you know, we've had these close calls at many tournaments, and then, you know, finally everything went right.
A lot of guys are sticks on this deal. You guys beat a lot of big names in this deal.
Well, we decided, you know, earlier in the week, we're going to narrow the tackle, and we're just going to keep it simple, and that's what we did. And we just kept our nose down and kept fishing today.
Okay, $10,000 in their pockets, but most importantly, a chance to go to the championship, which they didn't have before, like you said, but that's not the only thing that was won today. We also crowned Angler of the Year champion, and a team we know very well.
What a great way to celebrate the 2022 season, but to crown a new Angler of the Year with Wesley Sams and Jordan Wiggins.
Guys, 7 points behind coming into the day. What did you feel like you had to have to make this happen today?
We thought maybe a top 10 or a little over 20 pounds would get us in the conversation or closer.
Jordan, you guys have been to the Bassmaster Team Championship before. You've won the thing as a team. You've won it going on to the Bassmaster Classic. What does it feel like going back to that this year?
Oh, it feels good. I mean, me and him's made it. This is our fourth time, I think, and I think 6 years. So, I mean, that the lake is on this year, I'm kind of more excited because it's kind of a lake. It's got herring in it, and it more fits our style of fishing. So
we've never been.
We've never been there before, but I mean, I just feel like it kind of fits us. So catching them deep, and I'm looking forward to it.
Well, Miss Kay, new champs for the day on the winners, but, you know, some good ones here for Angler of the Year. It's going to be an exciting time. We head south next week to Eufaula to finish up the South Division.
You know, it's a really tight points race down there, so I'm looking forward to getting to Eufaula. Let's celebrate these guys for a little while. Let's head down there and crown a new champ down there.
Well, guys, there you go. And that's it from Guntersville. Next stop, Eufaula. Check us out next week on Valley Sports Southeast.